No.
All right. So we'll call this meeting to order at 9:02 on Tuesday, July 2021. And members present are Ben Norman, Paul Wolf, Chris Young, Kevin Kuster. We are being recorded. We have a motion to adopt our agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And do we have a motion to approve minutes from June 29th meeting?
So moved.
Second.
I second that.
All
Aye.
in favor? Okay. So we have new business. What are you guys here for?
The signs for Mark Furlong for the Nantucket Racket Sports Association.
Okay, so that is
There are two
in
different-
A1 Hinsdale. Okay.
Yeah, there are two signs for him. I know the entrance one is perhaps questionable, but Furlong's a
All right,
suggestion.
we'll start. We'll look at them both together. So we have a wall sign
Um,
and that.
He wants the wall sign up, yeah, right there.
That's right.
And then the entrance sign, there should be a picture of.
Oh,
for a
let's see, this is
second.
two
Okay.
applications.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one's being proposed. Right there, and this is 30-inch diameter circle above the door.
Mhm.
It's wood painted, carved. White, blue and green. Any questions, comments, concerns? Any motions?
So moved.
Approved, second,
Second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Thank you.
Nice what you said.
all signed.
Approved.
It's approved. So I'll take that one here. And you've got,
Same thing, but they want it on the street.
Well-
On the,
Yeah, posts or, and it doesn't have to be that post, it can be any post
I want freestanding sign.
all right, so same sign that is 20 inches in diameter. On the post. Well, the first obvious problem is that it's a freestanding sign, which are not.
Okay.
So,
I guess he really wants to know, like, so people can go that direction, so I don't know, you guys got
Is there other
suggestions?
suggestions?
Yeah.
I think our guidelines provide, fence signs, other options, but it's not our job to
Yeah.
tell you.
So
how
if
to do
they
it.
get one section of fence and put it on it, or?
it has to be more than just a section of fence that is installed to, the guidelines say you can't just put it in two posts and fence between to create.
How far back?
Armature.
Where's that? No idea where this,
So.
It's off of Mason
What
Lane.
if it went on the fence of the court?
that was on Hinsdale, so on Hinsdale.
Yeah, it is. but
Yeah,
it's
you have to
like-
go down Hinsdale to get there,
Okay,
yeah.
so where is it you want, I don't
Yeah, is
understand
it-
where you want the sign.
Here.
It's on the road.
Oh, yeah, let me show you this thing. Across two roads.
This is the road, right? This is over there, Farm Road, and you gotta go down. Right,
So-
Hinsdale. Well, this is Hinsdale.
There's Hinsdale.
The entrance.
Then there's Novadear Farm Road too, which is the one.
But that's
Okay,
okay.
across, okay, on
Yeah,
that.
but
So they-
they're talking about.
That's
That's
just
here.
a piece of land, so it's, this is
This picture
Hinsdale, so
looks
this
like
is
it's
nobody
really
farm, so you have to go down here to
No,
get
it's
it.
just here.
It's like a
Okay.
small
So
patch.
it's, you have to go down that dirt road, so.
It's not a highway drive.
No,
I think you can see it from the road, I think you can see the sign on the building from the road, I don't think there's need for another sign, frankly. From what I can tell from this,
Well, that's kind of sideways though, so you couldn't see the front of the building from the road though, from Novadear Farm Road. Though. So people just want to know that you gotta turn left to go down.
well,
Hinsdale.
Novadear Farm Road is way down here.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me ask
right,
you this.
so,
So you want a sign here or here? I mean, Hinsdale is right here, the
Right.
place is right there, that's
It
probably,
is very hard to find. I had trouble finding.
but
it.
finding it is one thing, then putting a freestanding sign up, I mean,
Yeah.
there must be an address here somewhere.
let me just ask you this. This is the building, right?
Yeah.
This is the
Right.
tennis court?
yeah,
So what's this?
across
end
the
of
street,
building?
across the street is the tennis courts. right
This is
there,
the tennis
yeah,
court.
Yes, yes.
You're on tennis courts.
Oh, so this isn't the lot
That's the
building.
building, that's the building, but it is,
Here.
that's the building you're looking at. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the building.
Like, where's this on this plan? Just to,
So this is the one across the street from here, right? So this is this over here.
I think it's like right here, and then this is the front of this building, and then this is the little.
so Hinsdale runs across this.
Yes,
I believe
right
so.
here. This is the end, this is the end of Hinsdale right here.
On this
So they
side.
have these tennis courts here and then this, this whole area right here basically is all,
So this right here is the front of this. So it's-
Well, then. They've already got this up. Plus a number on here.
I mean, it would be, if we looked at other clubs that are right around the corner, we've got the Great Harbor Yacht Club's got their tennis center. You know, the new school put up signage, all using fences that were approved.
Okay.
That would be, you know,
that would be the.
That'd be an
kind of
option.
The only option, like that's the entrance is there.
yeah,
So
it can't be just two posts.
No, 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 but
It's gotta
even
be a
if they
fence that's
put two
entrance.
8-foot fences on either side and that's the entrance and they could put something. They'd have to go to HGC for that first.
There's a
Yeah.
split rail.
Yeah.
If you look at those, you'll see those.
So we can look at it and revise it.
I mean, I think so, or just trying, I'm still confused with how this looks really, I mean, there's a lot of distance from here to here, whereas this looks like it's,
That's why I say, I think, I have not been out there. These guys might, Caitlin went out there, but I think across the street is that little building, that little those two little squares right here.
this,
I don't know.
Because then there's a pool or
Supposed to
something
know
in
for
between
revisions
here.
and more
This is part of the yacht club area on that side, so that's what they're using. I think they're using this building and the main thing is their office, and then you go across Hinsdale to that, to the tennis courts are, is what you're looking at right now. So you're looking across the street at that. And then to the right of that, going towards Nobodere is the yacht club and all that stuff, which incorporates those other tennis courts and stuff here that are in front of it. On the Nobodere farm side.
all right, so
So-
Kevin, we have a motion to hold for revisions.
Second that.
Second, all in favor? Okay, so,
And then we'll have them come up with an idea how they want to put some
Exactly.
sort of fence there, and then they can put a sign back.
exactly, that's not approval, basically. So we
Yeah.
won't deny it, we'll just
Yeah.
say.
I'm.
Yeah. Well, we kind of figured you
I
you would
figured
have
that would be
something.
the answer, but it's there what they want, so.
Yeah. Those are yours?
Those are ours, but you can have one.
You guys should be pretty familiar with the guidelines, so if you can advise the customers.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing you can do, right,
Familiar with that.
but we'll,
That was my client.
All right, so
Okay.
are you here for another one, or is that it?
no, I think that's it.
All right.
Thank you.
Guys are-
Thank you.
Thank you.
The signs themselves, if you look, I like.
Thank you. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
So we'll write those up. So the other one that we have is 13 Center Street. That is a projecting sign.
My office is right around the corner, so I can hear, so I know you'll be calling me soon.
Okay.
So I'll just join right
That's where your
now.
item is.
Covet. So did Covet receive a violation notice?
They did,
So then they apply.
yes.
Okay, so
Well, that's what 13 Center is. Yeah.
they've
Yeah,
applied
well, I know, they've got the
and they have
signs in the window.
a projecting sign made of PVC, raised letters,
Things not approved.
black, blush pink, Covet.
Motion to hold for representation.
Okay, as far as,
And make a motion to deny.
But I think we want
let's
to
put
drag
some
them in. and
comments
tell
into the
them.
record, just so that they're hearing this or want to know why. we're
Yeah,
saying
they
what
are.
we're saying. The PVC is an unapprovable material. Right?
No border.
There's no border on the sign. As far as it being, you know, if this were a painted or carved sign with a border. You guys have. As far as the,
This is in the row of number fascia places.
yeah,
I would say the font's not appropriate.
Are the sizes all the same? At that-
Sizes doesn't appear bad from what.
No,
it's 18 by 22, it seems, yeah,
Reasonable.
reasonable.
And then, of course, all the signs in the windows.
Right, they have a lot of other unapproved signage, so. They would-
Mr. Chair, if I may,
Yes.
I remember Mark mentioning just the projecting sign for now, not the neon sign in the window, and I forget.
It's more these, see how they have all the
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 decals.
decals, this is covered.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that would have to be removed.
Okay.
Okay, so if this were argued as a logo, it's roughly. Looks like it's close to 25% size sign right now. Or reduced to 15.
That's the name.
Yeah, if the question is on the font being the problem. Okay, well, we can cross that bridge, but clearly they would have to apply for a new sign. It's painted.
You know, there's also, this business is one of several that have decided to floral up their entrances with plastic plants. And which I don't think is appropriate.
Yeah, are those flowers real?
No. They go floor to ceiling and run, you know, if you've been downtown, there's a couple,
I guess that's,
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It would, to me, it's no different than if you hang up a flag pennant, like the car dealers used to have. It's a little trashy.
Well, how you
Anyway.
decorate your store, I mean, it's not a definition of a sign would say that anything that is representing a business.
But it does say that attracts attention.
Okay, yeah.
It's not something we want to
Right.
encourage, I don't think. I'd like to see more of a fall. thing myself.
Okay, well, that's what happens in September.
Once it's January 42.
All right, so we've given some comments that are on record. We would need to hold for representation to be able to make a motion on this.
I did tell her that this meeting will be recorded and I'm gonna send her the link so she
Okay.
can watch.
So,
I just think it's, I think what we should mention is that the guidelines are in the book, they're online. To come in with an application that flies against the guidelines just because it exists seems like to not really be paying a lot of attention to what's appropriate and what's not, so.
and there's other unapproved signage that are not being addressed in those applications, so there's some work to be done there. Okay, so a motion to hold for representation
yes.
is seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Close the conversation.
Did, the Center Street project is gone away from now,
What's Center Street?
far away. Far away,
All their signs were approved, I think they're waiting for an etched rock sign.
Yeah, the rock sign's not approved. That
Yeah,
was
I
left
don't,
off.
yeah, they haven't submitted
had a
anything.
master sign plan, I think.
That was approved.
I think it was approved without the rock sign.
Was,
That was to the
so we're
board
just,
last.
they're probably gonna ignore us until we get us.
Well, they can get a violation notice if they don't trust it.
Therein lies the situation of getting overall approval without pieces approved.
Well, yeah. It would be the same, I mean, they're putting up signage anyway, so it's. If the signs are up.
Yeah,
And-
well, I don't, excuse me, I do not know, I went walking the other day, I didn't see any signs.
A few easels popping up around town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent one to for now.
Oh.
I sent them a little letter, an email asking if they prefer to have that sign, they can apply for it, it's not
So the
guidelines.
answer from powers that be was that each year, we're to start the finding process back from zero again for people that repeat year after year after year.
I don't know exactly if it's exactly a year. But are you talking about Friedman?
Yeah, there's that, there's a few that just
Yeah,
come back
yeah,
all the time.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
a rather inexpensive
right.
fee to pay if you're getting only $50, maybe $100 for the summer and stuff.
I'll go over that with the director again. It's an administrative burden on my end,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, to keep doing that as well, so. I will.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with a long-term violator, but that's kind of what it is, I guess.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, got the same problems with counties, 5
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
So we're on to enforcement. Do you have any other?
no, but I did want to mention, so, I am not here next week, but the sign guidelines for the construction site signs had to be publicly noticed for 2 weeks in the paper. And then it goes before the commission to get adopted to put in the sign guidelines, because I can't enforce any of those signs unless it's written, a regulation. And it's not a regulation until it's advertised in the paper for 2 weeks, and then the public has a chance
We do
to.
have some existing regulations, right?
But the construction sites, sign, that's construction and site guidelines you all approved to update, to add to the sign book. It has to be publicly
Okay.
noticed
All right.
first.
How's that fit with you not being here? What can we
Oh,
do?
that's fine,
Okay.
because Ray knows about it, and I'll tell Kadeem and Holly. But if one of you wants to go to the meeting, it'll be the very beginning of the meeting. I haven't received any feedback from any of the public regarding this. It's been advertised for 2 weeks.
I haven't seen
That's next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, the 27th, it'll be on the agenda at the beginning of the meeting, so. If anybody wanted to chime in and next door. And just one or two, don't have three, because I won't post a meeting. If 3 of you want to go, just let me know so I can post a meeting. But 1 or 2 would
I
suffice.
probably can, I don't know, it's a little far out without my calendar here, but I don't see.
I sent you a picture of the new one.
Another one, which one?
CMC, big.
Oh, yeah,
Post
yeah,
sign.
and I would reply back, I can't do anything until.
No, I
it's
understand,
adopted.
but
Yeah.
add that to the file.
Well, yeah, but that'll be part of, yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
and then we can forward that to the Builders Association. Once it's in the and
can
once
I-
it's,
Bring up another question. The Over the Whale, or whatever they call themselves, that restaurant by the alley.
Mhm.
I think, has lights all strung up in front of the building, like to the
Yeah.
light poles and everything.
Yeah.
do they have outdoor seating right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why,
But this is on the sidewalk, not back with the,
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're doing it all over.
yeah,
I think that goes along with the seating until the seating comes
Yeah.
out.
Probably.
there's no, it's 200 feet away from the seating.
I think they're seating on the sidewalk too.
Do they need it for
I
the
think they have a
staff?
couple of chairs. out
Yeah,
right
do they
here,
need it
but
for
it's-
this?
It's not, I'm not defending it, but
No,
there are tables on the sidewalk. I noticed that
All right.
too.
They need
Okay.
it, do they need it for the
Yeah, yeah.
staff to help bus, and, I mean, maybe it's lighting for the staff, I don't know.
Clearly.
It's grasping at
Decoration, I guess.
straws.
yeah, they're same thing, lemongrass and restaurants have them all over.
Right. Aren't the select board members talking about this on Wednesday? I thought I saw the future of outdoor dining. I think it's on their agenda.
It is coming up, I saw it in the headline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll see if it's,
And I'm getting clarification about the, what's the word I'm looking for? When the emergency order was rescinded, I think August 14th is the date, but I would imagine the select board would have stopped that in the middle of the summer. So,
I would
for enforcement for signs and, what have you.
Yeah, okay.
So just to keep.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't change it for
Yeah,
fall.
and so I'm sorry, what date was that you said we would be going?
So-
next Tuesday,
Next
yeah,
Tuesday,
the 27th.
okay.
And the meeting's at 5, now they're at 4:30. And this is also an old business week. If you, I don't think we have any new signs coming in unless 13 Center Street wants to. Do you want to follow the new business for the HDC?
This is in the business group right now, right?
This is an old business.
Oh, this
week.
is.
Yeah, I think because you guys haven't had a meeting in a couple weeks, we just
Got it.
started on the 20th.
So do we want to skip? Either we meet next week or we meet in 3 weeks. So-
Yeah, so,
The tennis
but
club is-
Right, but this won't go up to the full board, you're saying, until next Tuesday.
no, I'm sorry, you're talking about 81 Hinsdale?
Yeah,
Oh, no, that's a different topic altogether. So
Okay.
what was approved today?
just one of the 81 Hinsdale,
And which one was that?
the wall sign.
Okay. The other one was help with revisions.
Yes.
Okay, so this will be reported at the meeting tonight. Whether you want to meet next week or not about the freestanding sign and 13 Center Street if they choose to show up. Or if they can make it, rather, I should say it that way. It's up to you, if you wanted to wait till,
Well, they may want to come back next week.
But next week, does it matter if it's new business or old business as far as signage goes?
no, it doesn't, but I mean, we typically have the advisory boards meet during a new business week.
Yeah.
The agendas are so long, it doesn't really matter. For you guys, it's something different, because you guys, I mean, I can, it's different, but for the other boards, they'll meet and then it won't get reviewed for a month down the road, as Ben is fully
I
aware.
want to ask you about that.
But actually, it's actually gotten, the agendas are getting, the signups are getting shorter, thank God, but they're still behind.
Okay,
But it's anyway, so you can either meet next week, or if you want to wait for 3 weeks, that's fine too. It's just that 13 Center Street won't be addressed until 3 weeks.
I'm happy to be, I think Kadim can,
Okay, yeah.
Just meet next week, yeah.
13 Center.
And then get on the.
We meet next week and do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
and
so
then
they
the
get back
regular
on, yeah.
business.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to keep track.
Um, I know I'm away a little bit. It's personal. So we're gonna meet the 27th. And then the 10th. Do this.
God, this is always flying by.
Right.
So you're not gonna meet next week?
yes.
Yeah.
You are,
We will,
okay,
yeah, so we'll
so
meet
the
the
third,
next week, and then the August 10th would be the 2 weeks after next
Oh,
week.
no, it would be 2 weeks?
I think so, so we are ready to count.
Yeah.
Next week's 27th, and then 10th.
Okay.
2 weeks after that.
You've been in here, on here too long, you've been in the back.
Well, actually, is it, wait, hang on 1 second. Before
Next
I,
week's the 27th.
yeah, no, but let's make
Oh,
sure I
yeah,
got my
yeah.
calendar right, Mike. Oh, I screwed that up totally.
Okay,
August 3rd is a new business week.
Oh,
I
that's
have
that's
it-
two, that's
So that's
perfect. That's 2
So
weeks from
too bad.
today.
Oh, okay, all right, sorry.
All right, no, that's good, so we'll
I
meet,
haven't sent
The
the,
third
I'll be sending
and
you guys
17th.
out.
I will not be here on the
I
17th.
know, well, I need
God
deadlines
bless
for
you.
submissions, yeah. Need structure,
All right,
whatever that is.
so we'll meet the 3rd and the 17th.
Yeah.
For the next 2 meetings.
Okay.
So we're not gonna meet next week.
No.
Next week. So,
Uh,
Please send an email.
I guess I'm gonna have to myself too.
do you want to make a motion? Move to move,
Motion to adjourn.
Let's look at that.
all in favor? Meeting's closed.
So Kathy, like, what is the lag time now? Like, what new business